Good morning, my friends. Happy Tuesday from sunny California. It actually is sunny today. Hasn't been for a long time, but it is today. I am never one to shy away from big subjects, and today's subject is huge, massive. Before I get into that, let me tell you who I am. Just Andrea Kuchin. Oh, wow, that's bright. Well, that's because it's a big subject today. You can, where are we? Here we go. You can email me if you have any questions, comments, feedback, you disagree, you want more information, whatever, Andrea at phdinfollowup.com. And you can call or text. My phone is always with me, 858-252-1190. And if you're brave enough to have a Zoom with me, you can book an appointment, phdinfollowup.com/ask Andrea. Today's subject: what is freedom? Do you have it? Freedom has been the battle cry for centuries. It seems to be the one thing that people desire more than anything else. And of course, there are certain places in the world where people just don't have it at all. But let's look at ourselves as individuals and think about what freedom means to us. Because I've been living in America for a long time, and the American dream was always freedom. And I work in an industry of entrepreneurs who are usually working from home or have a side hustle working from home, whose dream is freedom. I did a series of interviews with very successful entrepreneurs, female with children, mumpreneurs. It was called Mama Millionaires. And I interviewed 30 odd women who were running $1 million companies. And they all said that the reason they decided to create their own business was to be free, for freedom. Well, what is freedom? What does it mean? Most of us think that freedom has something to do with money. And society right now seems to suggest that that's what freedom is. Freedom is to have lots and lots and lots and lots of money. In fact, you will be taught in some business trainings that the more money you have, the more free you are. Now, all of this is true. Of course you are, because when you can't pay your bills, you feel like you're being strangled. When life is a struggle on a daily basis for financial reasons, it absolutely annihilates you. It destroys your soul. And when you get to the point that you have spare money that you can put aside or give away, the sense of freedom that gives you, the choice of what to do with your income, is dramatic. It's spectacular. But is it the money that's creating that feeling, or is it something else? I would say it's something else. I would say that true freedom is happiness or joy. And for some people, that is the ability to have so much spare money that they can give it away to all those organizations that need help, that need funds to create some good in the world. Absolutely. But for some, it's being able to put an easel up in a field and paint. For some, it's to play music. For some, it's to teach. So true freedom, although it is connected to some degree to money, is more about what you want from your life, what you want the freedom to do and to be, rather than what you want the freedom to have. Now, I know they're interconnected. I know they're really interconnected. And when it comes to financial freedom, I have solutions. I've got loads of solutions. Here's my favorite, and I've been banging on about this for a while. If you go to phdandfollowup.com/savings, you will find a way to put an average of $400 a month back in your pocket. That is if you're in the United States. In Canada, it's a little bit less. And in the rest of the world, at the moment, there is no product with this company. So there is no ability to save. You can make money, but you can't save money. This is, I'm talking to you now at the beginning of May, just in case you're watching this later on. And within the next couple of months, the company will roll out programs that apply globally so that everybody will be able to save money. But at the moment, in the United States, the average saving is about $400 a month. Now, if you're not in the United States, but you have communication lines, you have ways of reaching people in the United States, email, social media, you know, that kind of thing, you can promote the program and you will be paid an affiliate commission to do that. So it is still worth signing up. Also, this program has what I like to call a profit share. So even if you don't actually share it with other people yourself, you can still benefit a little bit from a profit share over time. So it's still worth participating. So whether you're in the US or not, you can still make a bit of extra money. If you put some effort in, you'll make more extra money, and you can save. And that's the main thing, because we're talking about putting instant money into people's pockets to give them a sense of freedom, because a lot of people would find even 100 or 200 more dollars every month back in their pockets or saved from what they're spending, would find that that would make a difference. But true freedom is not only about money. In fact, if you think of the Buddhist monks and people like that, whose sole purpose in life was to attain freedom, spiritual freedom, they actually gave away all their worldly goods. They gave away all their possessions. So money isn't it. In the society that we live in now, you need a certain amount of money to operate, to survive. There's no way that a human being can survive in the first world without some income from somewhere. So yes, there has to be. And obviously, the more you have, the freer you are. But with that freedom, I believe we have a responsibility to be happy. After all, again, the American dream is the pursuit of happiness, right? The American dream is not actually the pursuit of money. It's the pursuit of happiness. And happiness is when you are doing what you love, right? Happiness is when your heart sings about what your work is. So if you have a burning desire to do something that is different from what you're doing, if you have a job, but you have a desire to do something else, maybe I can help you figure out how to make that work. If you have a desire to help people, if you see poverty and pain all around and you want to do something about it, reach out to me. Send me an email. Here we go. Andrea at PhD and Follow Up. Send me an email. We can have a conversation. Maybe I know someone or have a way of helping you fulfill your desire to create good in the world somewhere. Because we're all different. We all want to do that in a different way. Or, you know, whether we are creating art to make the world more beautiful and bring pleasure to others, you know, theatre, music, paintings, sculpture, books, writing, film, all that kind of stuff, or whether we want to heal people who are sick, whether we go to the medical side, or whether we help them generate income with other things to make them happy and make them free. We're all different. And I've got loads of people that I'm connected to. So maybe I can find somebody who can help you if I can't help you myself. But freedom isn't only about money. Freedom is also about doing what your heart desires. So if you're feeling stuck, squashed, trapped, certainly not free because your financial situation is not where it should be, I can help you with that for sure, wherever in the world you are. If you're in the States, it can be instant. If you're not in the States, it might take a couple of months. But we can do something about it today, because sometimes just taking action, just a step in the right direction, makes you feel better. And when you feel better, you're one step closer to being happy. And when you're happy, then you are truly, truly free. So the answer to the question is of what is freedom? I would say happiness. Or happiness might be a bit too trite. So contentment, joy, fulfillment, all of those things that make you feel good about the person you are, the things you do. And what you have, I would say, would be secondary. Now, do you have freedom? Only you know. But I love what I do. I love taking a problem that someone has and putting it right next to a solution. Whether I have the exact solution or I know someone who has the exact solution, that absolutely brings me joy. And that's what I want to do for you. Not for my benefit, although that's a nice side effect, but for your benefit, because I know there's a lot of struggling around out there now. So here it is again, phdandfollowup.com/savings, as a way of saving money, getting cash back, making a little profit, all of which could make a huge difference. And email me, Andrea@phdandfollowup.com, if you have any questions. Call me or text me, 858-252-1190. And that, my friends, is it for today. That was all I wanted to say. Just bring your attention to this really important point and help you take a step on the path to getting there. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a glorious week. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.